My name is Stephen Anderson. It's my privilege as the head of school here at Conserve School to welcome you to the CS12 Semester Celebration ceremony, or also referred to as our commissioning ceremony, and you'll learn a little bit more about that later. On behalf of the trustees and the staff of Conserve School, I'd like to welcome and thank all the parents and friends of our 63 wonderful students this semester. And I really want to thank you because when you work with kids and when we work with young adults like we have had this semester, you know, it isn't work when you have such motivated, caring, intelligent, and just, even though it's awesome, overused, and I told the students this, awesome people. It's exciting. But we're not here to just listen to me say wonderful things about these kids. So I think we're going to just kick it off. We have, like much at Conserve School, we want to make it about and by the students. So we are going to start with a musical presentation.
I'm Marty.
And I'm Olivia. This is called The First Day of My Life.
This is the first day of my life. It's where I was born, right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Don't know where I am, don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know that these things take forever. I especially am slow, but I realized how I need you, and I wondered if I could come home. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. Now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. Rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time is different. I mean, I really think you like me.
My name is Donahue, and as the Assistant Director of Student Life this semester, I had the joy of coordinating all the community service activities. Students had the opportunity to volunteer for a variety of service projects which benefited our campus here and nearby communities. Activities included volunteering at our local winter festivals, removing invasive species with the Nature Conservancy, maintaining campsites in Sylvania, gardening, and so much more. Students, I know you've become familiar with the saying, many hands make light work. And it is truly amazing to see how much a group of thoughtful individuals can accomplish. Together this semester, you gave a remarkable 1,406 hours of your time sharing your talents and enthusiasm with the surrounding community. Thank you so much for your dedication to service. And today we would like to recognize the 3 students who gave the most hours of the most of their time to community service this semester. When I call your name, please come forward. Anya. Emma. And Sarah. Again, thank you for your dedication to service CS12.
I'm Rachel Carpenter, the Assistant Director of Student Instruction, and I coordinate the e-portfolios through the stewardship class. Every semester, students maintain e-portfolios in which they write about academic and extracurricular activities. They post examples of their work through photography and other media, and reflect on what they've learned and how they've achieved our learning goals. Nearly half of our students entered their e-portfolios into the competition with a chance to receive a scholarship toward the college of their choice. After reviewing many high-quality e-portfolios, staff members have chosen the following students for recognition. Students, when you hear your name, please come forward. And there should have been a slide there, but just come up when you hear your name. Honorable mentions go to Phoebe Brown, Rosie Jacobs, magic, and last but not least, Kirsten Kelleher. Third place and a scholarship goes to Ethan. Second place and a scholarship goes to Anli. And first place and a scholarship goes to Hannah. Congratulations to all our winners, and thanks so much for all your hard work on the e-ports this semester.
We are the Funky Fresh.
Every semester brings its own opportunities, excitements, and challenges. I'll let you determine what this category falls into.
The Donahue dancing dudes are amazing!
That gives you a flavor of some of the silliness of the open mic nights that we've had this semester. And now, to give you a flavor of some of the spirit, we have a group of young ladies coming up to share Rivers and Roads.
So, we're the Big Bed Bunch, and this is a song about friendship.
Our friends will move. begin, I'd like to thank all of you. To the parents and families, thank you for allowing us to take a chance and live up here among the pine trees and mosquitoes for 4 months. We're so fortunate to have your support and trust. To the teachers, staff, and teaching fellows, you are all so thoughtful and dedicated. We are so lucky to have had your insight and wisdom at our doorstep. Thank you so much for the effort that you've all put into our experience here. To the trustees and the board of directors, we are so incredibly thankful that this place exists and that it will continue to inspire students after us. And to the students, our CS12 family, heck yeah, it's been a good semester. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! I've made more memories here than I can ever hope to remember. The first chess games in the LAB with the sun shining through the big windows. Our first deep roots, where I learned that most people would prefer to grow grass as hair rather than sweat cheese. And how willing you all were to share who you are and get to know everyone else. In the first month, there was always someone out on the sledding hill, chipping ice out of an inner tube or flying down the slope after dark, with shooting stars scattering across the sky. One night we waited through study hours, cameras ready and restless hands, to abandon our homework for the glow of the northern lights, and the whole student body sprawled across the muddy hilltop. When the snow melted, it turned to barefoot games of soccer and ultimate, with ukulele music from the sidelines and the moon rising over the campus. With the warm weather, hammocks appeared in a colorful array and disappeared again with the cold. We've survived this weather and even enjoyed it, pulling large blocks of ice out of Big Dawn with dripping mittens and numb fingers, and dipping our heads in the freezing water. I'm reluctant to return to a school where worksheets are neatly handed out to each student, rather than scattered haphazardly through the air, and homework is finished alone in the early mornings. I'll miss sitting around bare wing with mismatched cushions on the chairs, and late nights in the study with all of you, finishing topics for Alex or typing frantically about black-capped chickadees for apes. In Sylvania, we broke trowels on thistles, and you found ticks crawling across AP tests in May. The migration of birds across the campus were recorded by early morning birders with oversized cameras and dedication. And all-day fishing expeditions have caught crappie, bluegill, largemouth, northern, and smallmouth. Yeah! The walls have slowly filled with thoughtful watercolors and photographs, and music has become a part of the semester. We listened to one album of Syne and Garfunkel on repeat for the first month of Earth Art, and I cannot imagine ever listening to anything that was sung at an open mic or on late nights in the wing without thinking of all of you. Going away today, each one of us will remember our own sunrises, climbing trees, lichens, and phenology spots, with pictures, paintings, and stories. They will remind us of how much we've done, and how far we've come since our first visits to the peninsula and the point, and to the trumpeter swans at Inkpot. There were always smiles waiting on the student pathway, and it's been amazing to spend a semester surrounded by so many people that I love. We came here, some confident, many afraid, but this place so comfortably became our home, and these people so quickly a family. We are the same students who came here 4 months ago, but we as individuals and a community have gained so much. We have learned to ask questions and stand up for our answers, how to thank the committee, and protect everything that we love with everything we have. We learned that seasons change slowly when you watch them, and it might not stop snowing until May. We learned about Hadley Cells, Alberta Clippers, and the classic lake effect storm. But as the ice and snow left, the albedo on campus stayed high with our sun-deprived legs. We explored countless environmental issues, sharing with each other the dangers of trains and oil, the intelligence of wolves, and the virtues of hacky sacks, learning whatever knowledge we have, what we really need to make a difference is passion. It was your dedication to the things you care about, and your willingness to share what you love that changed each of us. So continue to share your eagerness and passion, and you will change the world as well. We left home in January, and we are leaving home again now. But you will always have a place among people who are passionate about the same things that you are, devote themselves wholeheartedly to their ideals, and to find compassion in everything that they do, no matter where the rest of us are. We came from across the country to live here together. But here we are in the last moments that we will all be in one place together. I cannot explain the struggle of leaving better than Clementine Ford, who said, "Of course, at the end, the only thing that we ever want is more time. It's the simplest and the most impossible, and that's more time." We watched the sun climb across our sky over and over, through hailstorms, snow, and wind, and always with laughter. We've thrown ourselves into endless adventures without hesitation, and here also we must not hesitate. Tomorrow is another sunrise for all of us, and like every amazing day we've spent here, there is the possibility for the exceptional in all of our futures. For once, despite the semester's end, we still have more time. We have weeks and summers to find one another again, weekends to come back and visit our favorite trees and trails, and years to find our own adventures. We have every day to live as we wish. Annie Dillard said, "How we spend our lives, our days is, of course, how we spend our lives." And we have spent our days here extraordinarily. I'm so proud of what we've all done here, and I hope that I can spend the rest of my life pursuing equally exciting adventures and with as much happiness as I shared here with all of you. And one more time, but not for the last time, I love you all. Say it back.
Hello, I'm Maya,
I'm Maddie, and we didn't write this song.
but these are definitely our lyrics. Winter's here, I can tell. New to school, ring the bell. Brand new boots, walking blues, studying hills, staying chill. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, follow me on the path, the LAB. We will rest above the ground in a hammock that we found. Safely walk to school without a sound. Safely walk to school without a sound. Here we are in the North Woods, our arms are filled with Jill's baked goods. Snow is falling on our heads, at night we rest upon our beds. We learn and now it's time to learn. We Donahue and now it's time to learn. Trees and flowers, learn to care. This whole earth is ours to share. Study hours, we hang out. School tomorrow, without a doubt. Nancy puts our pictures on the wall. Nancy puts our pictures on the wall. We don't notice any time pass. We don't notice anything. 4 months later, I seem that long, but our love for you is strong, and we never want to leave. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed, when silly thoughts run through my head about the memories that we had. And when I wake tomorrow, bet you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna stay friends. I can tell that we are gonna stay friends.
Good afternoon. My name is Ethan VanValkenburg, and I'm from Ada, Michigan. Simply put, Conserve School has been an incredible experience. Every moment has been fulfilling and inspiring. Sadly, our time here is drawing to a close, but I would rather think of this as a beginning rather than an end. For as long as I can remember, my grandmother has read me bedtime stories whenever I visited her cottage. After all these years, I still remember the final lines from Dr. Seuss's "Oh, the Places You'll Go." They have stood as a reminder to all of the incredible possibilities and challenges in life. In preparing for this day, I reread the story and found inspiration and hope. "Oh, the Places You'll Go" has applied to many events in my life. But now, more than ever, it stands for a future filled with even greater adventure and opportunity. The story reads, "Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." We have done more in the past 4 months than we could have ever imagined. We have learned and been inspired countless times by our peers, teaching fellows, teachers, and from nature. Every day, in and out of class, we have learned the importance of our natural world, not only to us, but to everyone and everything. As you leave, never forget the lessons on sustainability, water, global warming, and the many others from stewardship and environmental science class. Use the skills learned and rehearsed in English class and the Wilderness Act rewrite and the Sylvania Yellowstone expedition to share your message and your dreams. It is our time to begin to make our mark on the world, to share our passion for the environment and to fight for what we know is right. So as you return home, inspire others to be stewards for the earth. You are the change this world needs. Your classmates and teachers have given you the tools, and you have the knowledge, the passion, and the heart to make a difference. You'll look up and down city streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It is opener there in the wide open air. When you return home, whether it be to the city like Genoa, the mountains like Anya, or the beach like Mar, get outside. As Edward Abbey once wrote, it is not enough to fight for the land. It is even more important to enjoy it while you still can, while it's still there. Never lose the excitement that accompanies waking up early for Andrew's sunset paddles, snowshoeing through the forest as the wind chill plummets, and the opportunity to sit and simply appreciate the awesome natural spaces. Allow the sense of adventure and exploration that filled every school day, weekend, and afternoon here at Conserve to follow you home. Share the passion and love for the outdoors with your friends and family, and make experiences in wild places an essential part of your lifestyle, and oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. But I'm sorry to say, and sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. For most of us, Conserve School has become our home. Almost every moment of the past few months has been spent surrounded by 1,200 acres of beautiful campus and a family of students and staff. We sit in history class together, eat deliciously cooked meals by Scott and the rest of the kitchen crew with one another, and live only feet away from each other in Donahue and Elaine. The months we have shared have been inspiring, and our lives have been changed together and forever. Without a doubt, you will miss these people deeply. But on you will go, though weather be foul, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I'll know you'll go far, and face up your problems, whatever they are. It is important that as you leave your new home, you never forget the people and experiences of Conserve School. Because I'd like to think that our Conserve School home can follow us to our respective hometowns. The words of Lynn Schooler have convinced me that today does not have to be the day we leave our new home. He writes, that home is not always a door at the end of a sidewalk. Sometimes it holds the shape of the sky and the water we drink. Sometimes it is the sum of our experiences and memories, and sometimes it is wherever we happen to be. You will miss the days canoeing on Big Donahue, skiing the Black Trail, trekking through Sylvania, and the nights spent at the summit of the sledding hill, gazing in awe at the universe of stars. That feeling you had, the sense of wonder and the passion for adventure, should not be left behind. Stay in touch with your friends. Go on adventures and explore together. Reconnect. Find new people, other crazy boys and girls who are willing to roll around in the mud and jump outside no matter what the weather. And I promise that the home you have found and loved in Conserve School will follow you wherever you happen to go. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. Finally, as you leave, be like the mighty oak. Stay rooted in your experiences at Conserve School. Feed from your memories, friends, and the incredible amount of learning you have done here. But do not make this the greatest chapter of your life. Continue to thrive in the months and years after you have said goodbye to Conserve. May your trunks grow thick, filled with all of the knowledge and understanding you gain from the places you go, the people you meet, and the things you study. May your branches reach far and wide in every direction as you venture to faraway lands, find wild people, and explore the many new horizons. May you grow tall and rise into the sky as your spirits soar from the new opportunities to learn and live. May countless leaves bud and flourish, one for every time you are inspired or inspire. One for every time you learn something new. One for every time you change someone's moment, day, life, or even the world. And I hope that someday, these many leaves will rustle happily in the breeze and serve as a reminder to how Conserve School has changed and inspired you. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Hi, I'm Maddie. Hi, I'm Katie, and this is The Two of Us by the Beatles. Two of us riding nowhere, spending someone's hard-earned pay. You and me Sunday driving, Two of us sending postcards, writing letters on my wall. You and me burning matches, lifting latches on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. Two of us wearing raincoats, standing solo in the sun. You and me chasing paper, getting nowhere on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. Two of us wearing raincoats, standing solo in the sun. You and me chasing paper, getting nowhere on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. Hi, I'm Maddie.
I'm Lonely.
I'm Annie.
I'm Katie.
And we're going to be performing Auld Syne.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days on lang syne? We two have wandered in the hills and plucked the daisies fine, but wandered many a weary foot since days on lang syne. For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne, we'll take a
They've sure come a long way. These are the photos that they shared with us prior to coming for this semester. So you can probably see some of them have changed just a little bit. But I think you'll find after you've had them home for a little bit that the changes are even greater on the inside, and all for the good. Well, we have the privilege to be here in this place because of the generosity of this man, Jim Lowenstein, who all the way back in 1965, when he was in his mid-40s, decided that he would give his fortune and his property to the children of the future in the hopes that through their receiving of that gift of time in this place with caring educators and adults, they would be motivated to join him in the love and cherishment of the outdoors and natural places. And that motivation would lead them to be conservators of those spaces. And that's why here at Conserve School, it is our mission to inspire young people to be environmental stewards through both our academics and the engagement that the students get with our forests, lakes, and wildlife. And I'm sure on the drives home, the airplane flights, you'll hear much about their recent engagement over Exploration Week. Now, over the last week, I've had a number of people said, "Are you excited about the graduation ceremony? What's the graduation ceremony going to be like?" And I have to tell you, you're not getting a degree, kids. Sorry. No graduation ceremony today. And I'm very excited and happy about that, because a typical graduation ceremony marks the end of something and perhaps the beginning of something else. I always remember that I was told once that it doesn't matter where you go to college because they're only going to care about where you went to grad school. It doesn't matter where you went to high school because they're only going to care about where you went to college. That you kind of put these things one after another. And for the Conserve School, it's my deepest hope that that doesn't turn out to be true. Because this is not an experience that we want you to put on the shelf and go on and try something different. It's not like going to Disneyland and enjoying the rides. Ooh, that amazing 5-lake loop ride through the Sylvania, or that hike ride along the North Country Trail, you know, or that wonderful day in the cabin up at Old Victoria. Those are all wonderful experiences, but they aren't experiences like a piece of pie that you eat, you consume, and then you just put behind you. They're hopefully experiences that will sum up and build in you the foundation for further experiences, to hunt those out and to do more, and also hopefully the desire to bring others into those experiences with you in the future. And it's for that reason that we don't graduate you here today. Instead, taking a page from history class and Lewis and Clark, we commission you. And through that commission, we're actually charging you to be the environmental stewards we know you can be. And I'm excited to have heard about so many taking action projects that students have developed this semester and their commitment to making those action projects a reality. I really hope that most of you are able to realize your taking action project in one form or another. And so, it is my honor. On behalf of founder James R. Lowenstein, Conserve School now commissions you to go forward as environmental stewards who are committed to protecting the natural world, who value a strong, personal connection with the outdoors, and who will actively share the value and beliefs that have been fostered at Conserve School for the betterment of all. Now at this time, I invite Phil DeLong to come up to begin the awarding of the commissions.
Good afternoon. Students, when your name is called, please immediately come forward and meet Stefan at the base of the stage to receive your commission. Sebastian. Sebastian has shared, "My time at Conserve School has taught me so much about myself and about the many different ways that I can help others and the environment. We are all part of the biosphere here, and it is necessary for us to work towards keeping it safe. As he chooses between the many opportunities he will have to use what he has learned here, we know that he will be guided by the simple message he left for his classmates in his e-portfolio: make it count. Congratulations, Sebastian. Hannah. Going forward, Hannah will strive to make a difference in her community through internships with local organic farms and environmental protection conservation organizations, by implementing her Taking Action project, and by connecting with peers and community members to increase awareness of environmental issues. She also plans to attend a Sustainable Futures program at Smith College, volunteer in Australia, and take advantage of every opportunity to travel and learn about other cultures and environments. She is inspired to make a difference in her community and throughout the world. Congratulations, Hannah. Sylvan knows that true learning doesn't stop the day school ends. As she steps away from Conserve, she plans to integrate sustainability into her daily life and evolve as an environmental advocate, cutting back on meat, purchasing fewer individually packaged items, and working at a local organic farm. At school, she will start a compost bin and work to get her classmates outside with a Taking Action project aimed at getting their heads in the sky and their hands in the dirt, where the real learning is found. Congratulations. Maddie. The more people that feel connected to the land, writes Maddie, the more they will care to protect it. To that end, Maddie plans to develop an environmental club at her school and become involved in local environmental organizations. Further down the road, she hopes to work on an organic farm in Latin America and for the Youth Conservation Corps. One day, Maddie may become an environmental educator, or even an outdoor educator. In this way, Maddie is sure to inspire others to feel more connected to the land and committed to protect it. Congratulations, Maddie. Emily came to Conserve ready to learn how to become an effective advocate for the environment. As she prepares to leave, she says, "I want to return home and know that despite living in a city, I can continue to find adventure in nature and seek opportunities for advocacy within my school, city, and state. I am excited to share my knowledge and explore other people's perception of sustainability and the lens through which they view stewardship as I return to my community in Madison and to the wider world." Congratulations, Emily. Acacia writes, "Everything I have learned here has made a big difference on the way I think about environmentalism. Making environmentally sound decisions is not just some selfless act, but something that is also crucially important for us and everyone yet to come. The way we treat the world around us inevitably affects our lives too. I'm going to do everything I can to take what I learned here and to use that to motivate myself to do the right things for the rest of my life." Congratulations, Acacia. Maya. Words of wisdom and hope from Maya. "There are more than 7 billion people living here, and each and every one of them has a personal story. There are so many young innovators who are going to change the way we live on this planet as humans, and I hope to be one of them. My future will most likely be me trying to educate youth on environmental problems, using what I have learned here and what I hope to learn in other wild places." Congratulations, Maya. Sarah plans to continue at home the stewardship practices that she has learned at Conserve School. She plans to live more sustainably and to teach kids about sustainable living and permaculture. This summer, she will hike Vermont's Long Trail, implementing topics learned in outdoor skills class. In the farther future, Sarah plans to hold a job that affords her opportunities to help the environment. To her, outdoor education seems to be a dream career. Congratulations, Sarah. Phoebe's path following Conserve will flow like a western river, specifically the Green River in her home state of Utah, where she will be spending time this summer working with a whitewater rafting company. It will take wing as she works as a field assistant to Jordan Herman in her research about the effects of climate change on native bird species. And it will inspire as she starts a series of natural history programs for her younger classmates at her sending school. Congratulations, Phoebe. Marissa has been inspired by nature this semester. After a night in the woods, she wrote, "Sweet, haunting loon calls still echo in my ears from a conversation held during dark hours in a language foreign to the human ear. My journal tells long, winding tales of life in the brush." It is clear that Marissa has a gift to inspire with the pen. Once home, she plans to have her nature and sustainability writings published as her way to continue her journey as an environmental steward. Congratulations to Marissa. Sean. Sean's time at Conserve School, especially the opportunities to deeply explore the natural sciences, has reinforced his decision to pursue a career in natural resources and wildlife biology specifically. Sean plans to use the public speaking skills he has learned to make his voice heard, and plans to use the skills he learned about field notes and data taking to improve his fieldwork opportunities. Sean feels confident that this is what he wants to do as a career, thanks to his experience here at Conserve. Congratulations, Sean. Marty. Marty has come to realize how important rivers are to him and how much he wants to protect them. He writes, "I would love to get into river restoration when I age, an area in which I believe I could make a difference in the world. Until then, I would like to see the country and look for programs and jobs that will help me reach my desired goal." Marty will be going to Montana this summer for the Invasive Species Symposium, a camp with an emphasis on river ecology. Congratulations, Marty. Riley. With her Taking Action project, Riley is hoping to make available more local and organic food through sustainable agriculture in her neighborhood. She plans to get some raised garden beds so people can grow food in their own backyards. Riley also hopes to make small changes in her own life to become more sustainable and a better environmental steward, starting with reducing the amount of water she uses at home in the shower and sink. She hopes to pursue a career in the field of wilderness therapy. Congratulations, Riley. Anya writes, "By being around so many inspiring people, I have become inspired myself to help the environment in many ways. This summer, I am planning to participate in an internship for a local watershed monitoring institute. I want to help survey the physical habitat around the watershed so people can make better environmental decisions in the future. I feel blessed to have found a path that allows me to take sustainable action that inherently also leads to my self-perpetuating happiness." Congratulations, Anya. Alex. He's coming. Alex has discovered a newfound appreciation for taking time in the outdoors simply to think and reflect. He writes, "After I leave Conserve, I hope to advocate for the environment more and live a more conservation-minded life. I plan to interact more with my school's environmental club and with my Boy Scout troop to inform kids about the need for more stewards of the environment. In my daily life, I want to reduce the amount of water I use less energy, and reduce the amount of meat I eat. Congratulations, Alex. Says Amelia, one of the most important things about my experience at Conserve School is not what I do here, but what I carry with me for the rest of my life. I'm incredibly excited to bring my Taking Action project to fruition, creating an aquaponics system in my sending school. I want to raise awareness of environmental issues and educate people about sustainability and stewardship. Amelia hopes to spend the summer as a digital media intern for the botany department at Chicago's Field Museum and is planning a family backpacking excursion. Congratulations, Amelia. Grace. While at Conserve School, Grace grew as an independent person, as an advocate for herself, and as a compassionate communicator. She hopes to use these skills to complete her Taking Action project, which is to create a food rescue program in Fort Collins, Colorado, that will take perishable food from grocery stores and bring the food to food pantries. She also plans on taking an art class at the University of Chicago this summer. Congratulations, Grace. Jeremy. This summer, Jeremy plans to attend the Glacier Institute's Pacific Northwest Trail backpacking trip. Jeremy reached many of his goals while attending Conserve School. He writes, "I can now confidently say I want to go into the field of mechanical engineering. I learned a lot about myself throughout this ongoing process of finding out what I want to be when I'm older. I found that you cannot just choose one path. You must go do things you love, and life will take you from there." Congratulations, Jeremy. Andre. One of Andre's semester goals was to learn about the new ways to become an environmental steward. Reflecting on the semester, he feels that he has not only found out how to be a steward, but also why it is important and how easy it is to make a difference, because all the little things add up. He leaves here with a heightened consciousness about his own consumption and will be sharing his passion for environmental stewardship through his community garden Taking Action project. Congratulations, Andre.
Yeah.
Jane. Early in her time here at Conserve, Jane wrote that she sees an environmental steward as someone who helps protect the natural world, someone who can simply put a little time and effort into preserving their natural environment, and helps the present and future generations enjoy the natural world as much as we do. As she leaves Conserve, she will continue to grow into that definition with a Taking Action project to create a garden at her school, growing both food and a connection with the earth. Congratulations, Jane. Mateo. Of course, one way or another, snakes are most likely going to be a part of Mateo's future. But he's also been reflecting on how his experience here has inspired and motivated him to consider doing, at least once a year, a week-long outdoor exploration with my friends. Probably a kayaking trip on a river, lake, or ocean. It'll be a blast, and I'll start building a community with friends back home that is similar to the community found here at Conserve School. Congratulations, Mateo. And now I invite to the stage Kathy Palmer. Bye for now.
Josh. Several times this semester, Josh stated, "The future ahead of me is bright." Josh has spent time listening to other points of view and learning from those he was conversing with. He has spent time talking with people, not to people. Josh has plans to make changes in his own life, including the use of efficient heating and cooling systems, as well as growing his own food plots Look for Josh on the trails as he strengthens his backpacking and kayaking skills. The future is bright. Congratulations. Pixie writes, as I learned more and more about the issues that we are facing as a globe, and I saw the understanding in the eyes around me, I became more and more hopeful of making a difference. As I leave and return to my home, I will have with me the encouragement and will to never be stationary. She plans to spend her summer in the Amazon learning about sustainability and local environmental issues. Congratulations, Pixie. Kyle writes that living amongst the community of like-minded and passionate individuals has taught me truly to push for what I love. I hope to complete my Taking Action project, Operation Hugel Culture, and move my school towards a greener future. I hope to become a master gardener and an interpretive ranger for the National Park Service. I am taking steps to compost at home, live as a conscious consumer, educate my friends on living sustainably, and apply the philosophies of leave no trace, sustainability to every aspect of my life. Congratulations. While reflecting on his experience at Conserve and thinking about some of the things here that have inspired him, Seth has decided that he'd like to take a gap year, might be news to parents, and find a way to teach environmental science or stewardship. He writes, I hope to use this as the beginning of my life in service of the environment. He ends this thought by saying, I hope that this experience is not coming to an end, but it is merely the beginning of a lifetime of adventures and stewardship. Congratulations. Baylor learned this semester that even the smallest changes in everyday habits can make a big difference. Inspired by one of the semester's guest speakers, Baylor would like to implement at home some of the permaculture practices that he learned about. He would also love to adventure more in life, with thoughts of hiking the Appalachian Trail, taking a kayaking trip, and even summiting a mountain, all because of the influences this experience has had on him. Congratulations, Baylor. Emmy's goal for being an environmental steward involved incorporating into her daily life small actions that make a big difference, from starting a home compost to reusing glass milk bottles. She believes that part of being a steward of the earth is getting other people interested in environmental issues. Emma would like to convince other people to apply to Conserve so they can leave Lowenwood with a deep appreciation and greater understanding of the natural world, as well as how to take care of it. Congratulations, Emma. Maddie plans this summer to install a butterfly garden at her high school to spark excitement in her community for the natural world. She also plans to continue exploring the wilderness and decrease her own environmental impact, saying, with all that I have learned and all the experience I have gained, I feel so much more confident being a keeper of the earth. I always have known that I have cared deeply for the welfare of the earth, but I have learned how much more impassioned I actually am. Congratulations, Maddie. Melinda writes, in my future, I hope to inspire others with a love of the environment. I still think the best way to get people interested in the protection of our natural world is to expose them to its beauty. I want to have adventures in amazing places like Alaska or the national parks and wildernesses. and share these experiences to inspire others. If everyone goes out into the world and shares their love, I think we can make a difference in the world. Congratulations. Marilyn writes, one of the first things I plan on doing when I go home is getting my foot into the door of animal rehabilitation. And I am going to get involved with actively fighting for the protection of sharks. Marine conservation is another one of my passions, and my dream job would be to become involved in coral reef restoration. I hope to get an internship in animal rehabilitation at the California Wildlife Center or the Pacific Marine Mammal Center. I plan on majoring in marine biology or some other biology field. Congratulations, Mary. Rosie writes, I have come to realize and marvel at all that I have done. I feel like my relationship and understanding about nature and sustainability has grown outwards, branching and twisting to form new networks of perspectives and intrigue. In the future, I hope to be pursuing adventures in wilderness through written documentation and photography. I want my voice to be heard, my ideas expressed thoughtfully and effectively. I have learned how to voice what matters to me in many different ways, to stand up to injustice, and to advocate for change. Congratulations, Rosie. Kirsten looks forward to practicing the environmental stewardship skills she has learned during the semester and to building on the knowledge through travels to the world's wild places. A life goal for her is to always continue learning, and she will do so this fall at the prestigious North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics. She agrees with Leonardo da Vinci, who wrote, "Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets." Congratulations. At Conserve School, Emily learned that you never stop learning and gathering new information. She hopes to take everything she has learned, including stepping outside of her comfort zone, and apply it to the rest of her life. She plans on being an environmental steward at home by living the 3 R's of reduce, reuse, recycle in all parts of her life. One day, she hopes to hike the Pacific Crest Trail all the way from Mexico to Canada. Congratulations, Emily. Next, we have been very fortunate to have someone as talented and thoughtful as Matt here with us this semester. He has taken on every challenge here with his cool logic and desire to learn. It is a given that Matt will do amazing things with his life. He writes, I plan on enjoying many of the recreational activities I have been introduced to here. I will be an active environmental steward, and I will vocalize my support for environmental issues. Congratulations, Matt. Grant. This summer, Grant plans to travel to Montana to attend the Glacial Institute's Invasive Species Symposium. Soon after that, he will be working as a fly fishing instructor at summer camp. His goal is to teach young people about his passion for fishing and what it means to be a steward of freshwater lakes and rivers. He writes, I also plan to spread my knowledge of stewardship to others, to keep improving, and to think about my footprint. Congratulations, Grant. Olivia writes, I've met the most amazing people here, shared fantastic memories, and I will have them as friends for the rest of my life. They've shaped me as a person. Olivia plans to bring her passion back to her sending school and start doing things that make her happy instead of doing things because everyone else is doing them. Some of her many ideas include rejuvenating her school's Eco Club and working at summer camp, where Olivia will share her love of the wild with young children. Congratulations. Sam seeks quality over quantity, and it is safe to say that his experience at Conserve School reflects that of the highest quality. Sam believes that bringing what he's learned to others is crucial to a well-spent semester. After Conserve School, Sam plans to practice environmental stewardship through internships with the Chesapeake Research Foundation. Looking back on his time at Conserve School, Sam will not be sad that it's over, but happy that this magnificent experience happened. Congratulations. Catherine. Once Catherine leaves Conserve School, she hopes to research wildlife conservation. When she gets to college, she would like to major in wildlife conservation or ecology and minor in GIS. Her first choice college is UW-Stevens Point, but she is looking at a few others. In the future, Catherine would like to do something with field surveying, such as surveying invasive and native species, analyzing wildlife populations, looking at maps and data, etc. To get started on her journey, she is looking into Student Conservation Association summer programs. Congratulations, Catherine. Lydia is excited to promote environmental stewardship in her hometown. She writes, "My future after being here at Conserve will be more conscientious. I will definitely be more observant when it comes to where my food and things come from and how much I actually have to drive. I also will be more proactive. I want to teach and talk to people about what we can do to help the environment. There are so many great opportunities I'm going to take advantage of from here on out." Congratulations, Lydia. May writes, "Leaving Conserve, I know that it is important to take full advantage of the scholarship that has been given to me and use it to teach people and take action on issues that I have learned about all semester. She intends to start a Girls Sustainability STEM Club as her Taking Action project, and says that this project addresses two issues dear to my heart: underrepresentation of women in STEM fields and sustainable living." Congratulations, May. Sarah. After Conserve School, Sarah plans to carry her love of the wilderness back to Vermont. She wants to advocate on behalf of the environment and invite others to go outside to enjoy the natural landscape. She wants to live more sustainably and will start by implementing her Taking Action project. She writes, "I plan on continuing to spend as much time outdoors as I possibly can. I have always had a love for the natural world, but I am realizing more and more just how important it is to me." Congratulations, Sarah. Markey writes that during the semester, I challenged myself in situations where I thought I could not accomplish a task. As I challenge myself more and more, I find myself craving the excitement that comes with these challenges. Due to this mental attitude, I was also able to take these new mental and physical skills and start applying them to my life outside of Conserve School. Conserve School has opened my eyes to the potential out in the world, which is infinite. Congratulations, Mark. I now invite Kathleen O'Connor to the stage.
Anli. Anli wants to make positive change in the world. with plans to accomplish many things when she leaves Conserve School. She will start in her own community with implementing her Taking Action project by composting at her school and educating students about science and the environment. Setting many goals for herself, Auld wants to make others passionate about the environment, minimize her own impact on it. In the future, she hopes to protect the biodiversity of the wilderness as a conservation biologist. Congratulations, Auld. Alex has volunteered his time in the past, but this semester at Conserve School, he strived to take action. He plans to improve his community back home by installing solar panels at a park in his town to educate kids about the importance of renewable energy. He says, "I plan to build the solar panels in Warren Township. The large park, youth center, and adjacent baseball fields sit between Woodland Middle School and Warren Township High School and are used by children of all ages." Congratulations, Alex. Molly writes, "While I have been here, I think that I have truly become a more honest, reliable, and caring person. This has happened because I have come to know, love, and care about everyone surrounding me. Along with some fellow students, Molly will be taking a trek on Vermont's Long Trail in June, the first of many adventures during her lifetime, especially with students from Conserve. She is looking forward to publishing a picture book encouraging everyday stewardship for young readers in Boston. Congratulations, Molly." Andres. At Conserve School, Andres has been surprised by many moments in which nature has moved him. In fact, he writes, he was physically unable to move due to the beauty surrounding me on solos. He has a heightened awareness of the sounds in nature and has decided that going forward, I will take time to observe my surroundings with my other senses, not just my vision. As an environmental steward, he has made changes in his personal consumption and will express the importance of stewardship in his art. Congratulations, Andres. Genoa. Of his future, Genoa writes, "I see myself educating younger students at my school and maybe in college about sustainability. In my daily life, I could bring a huge emphasis on simplifying my life, from the clothes I wear to the things I buy. Everything in life that I do could be simplified. Some new goals that I'm setting for myself include bringing bees to Washington Latin School, going more into different state parks, doing a lot more backpacking trips with friends, and more solos. Congratulations, Genoa." Jack. Fish. In his time at Conserve School, Jack has found that his goal of being an environmental steward has grown into a drive and a passion that makes him want to take action. Jack hopes to help stop the spread of aquatic invasive species and increase water quality. Some daily choices Jack hopes to make as a steward include taking shorter showers, recycling more, being mindful about what he throws away, and more generally setting a goal of reducing his carbon footprint in a variety of ways. Congratulations, Jack. Zola reports that she has learned a lot about sustainability and environmental stewardship at Conserve. Upon returning home, she will immediately apply her new knowledge of small-scale farming and permaculture to her family garden, with hopes to increase its yield. Zola, too, will try to reduce her impact by using her bike more often and by scaling back on her use of plastic wrap. She has also plans to use her orienteering skills to take on the Ozarks and the Smoky Mountains. Congratulations, Zola. Emma. In addition to interning with her town's land trust, Emma plans to build a hydroponics greenhouse in my town and to hopefully get more involved in invasive removal. In college, I want to go somewhere with a strong environmental science and outdoor program. Most likely, after college, if I don't take a gap year, I want to complete the Appalachian Trail. After I leave Conserve school, I just want to keep this motivation to learn and to get outdoors every day. Congratulations, Emma. Maddie hopes to continue being an environmental steward after leaving Conserve. She writes, "I've already become a vegetarian, which is a big step towards bettering the environment. I hope to start composting in my home. I would also absolutely love to go on backpacking trips longer and more often. I realize that going out on adventures will never leave you unsatisfied. There's always more out there waiting for you to go and discover it. I will always cherish the adventure I've had here. Congratulations, Maddie." Theo writes, "I want to work a lot more with environmental legislation. I'm working with the DC City Council this summer and will be doing research for legislation. The other thing I want to do is to get involved in the lobbying around what is going on in Bristol Bay. After coming to Conserve, I want to do more winter sports like cross-country skiing and snowboarding. I also want to do more mountain biking, but most importantly, I want to get outdoors more. Congratulations, Theo." Shane. Before coming to Conserve school, Shane knew that he had an interest in nature. He now feels more connected with nature and the outdoors than he had expected, with a bond that will be enduring. After returning home, Shane plans to start a home compost system and reduce his use of disposable containers. He also intends to increase his knowledge of outdoor skills by hiking and adventuring outdoors. Conserve school will always have a special place in his heart. Congratulations, Shane. Lucas. Early in the semester, Lucas wrote, "To me, environmental stewardship is the obligation to care for our planet so that everyone can have an equal opportunity to appreciate its profound insight." Lucas has decided to implement a permaculture project in his community because permaculture provides a down-to-earth environmental solution through a very intimate relationship with the natural world. Lucas's goals include pursuing an interest in mycology with a focus on medical mycology, improving skills in watercraft, and possibly a year of folk school in Norway. Congratulations, Lucas. Katie writes, "Leaving the forests and Kettle Lakes for the concrete jungle will be no easy feat for me. Simply being here on this beautiful campus and learning about the environment has inspired me to do more for this pretty planet we call our own. I hope to take the knowledge I've gained here and go forth into the world to make a positive change." The first positive change she intends to make is to set up composting at her school. Congratulations, Katie. Miranda this semester has learned many ways to help protect the natural world, gained a better understanding of how human actions affect the environment, and learned how to live more sustainably. She writes that she has made long-lasting connections with people that care about the environment just as much as I do, and now considers her fellow students family. Miranda shared that she feels more confident and plans to give lectures to fellow high school students because we are the generation that can make the most difference right now. Congratulations, Miranda. Annie plans this summer to install a monarch way station at her town's nature center. Beyond that, she aspires to regularly visit state parks, be a voice for the political issues she cares about, and hike the Pacific Crest Trail after graduation. She says, "I still have a long way to go, but I feel like I'm on the right track. The world seems a lot bigger than it did before I came here, and I have a renewed sense of hope for my own future and the future of this planet." Congratulations, Annie. Ethan has embraced the Conserve School mission and pushed himself to do every possible activity on this campus. His smile and good-natured attitude have left a positive mark on all of us. It will be exciting to see what Ethan accomplishes in the future. He summed up his plans nicely, writing, "I will be teaching young environmental students about stewardship and how they can make a difference in this world. In the future, I hope to inspire others to love the outdoors and protect what they love." Congratulations, Ethan. Alex this semester exemplified a motivated student who has taken advantage of the many offerings here at Conserve School. He has grown in many ways and writes, "I learned to ID trees, animal tracks, scat, fungi, plants, and bird calls. I have developed as a leader and consider myself a doer for the first time. I feel that my Taking Action project will be a gateway for me to enter the computer industry, to which I may bring my experience in stewardship to a niche that seldom cares about conserving. Congratulations, Alex." Nico writes, "I want to explore the world, to see the sights that the earth created." He departs with a powerful personal mission statement. "I want to push for new boundaries, push myself and those around me to achieve new heights that add value to the lives and experiences of those of my time and of those that come after me. I want to make the world a better place, but do it in a way that allows me to feel content and allows me to truly feel alive." Congratulations, Nico. Austin writes, "If you want to know what is going on with the environment, just watch the smallest of creatures. I'm watching the honeybee. As a certified beekeeper with the University of Florida, he plans to give presentations at his local library and homeowners association to educate the public about the harmful effects of home pesticide use on honeybees. Austin has grown to love fly fishing and has ambitions to start a backcountry hunters and anglers chapter in his home state and to become involved with his local state government. Congratulations, Austin." Sarah writes, "You can take the student out of Conserve School, but you can't take Conserve School out of the student. Conserve is one thing that I can truly say will be with me through head and heart for the remainder of my life. My main hope is to become a teacher because children hold the strength of our future. This summer, Sarah hopes to attend the Washington Youth Summit on the Environment. She will continue to seek opportunities like this to keep growing as an environmental steward. Congratulations, Sarah." Justin. When he arrived in January, Justin wondered what he had gotten himself into. Today, he has a deep relationship with Lowenwood. While Justin still enjoys hunting and fishing, his knowledge of nature has grown. While spending time outdoors hunting and fishing will still be his passions, he will see them through a different set of eyes moving forward. Justin's goals have changed during his time here, and environmental stewardship is now a priority. For Justin, environmental stewardship is the act of living life in a sustainable manner. Congratulations, Justin. Congratulations, CS12.
So we now have a brief slideshow to take you through the semester, and then following that I'll have some concluding remarks. So I want to say that the slides here are really a combination of slides from teachers and staff and students, and occasionally a couple I think even came from some parents after family weekend. So thanks to all who've contributed, and some of the music selections are mine and some are the ones that were suggested by students or created by students in one case. So enjoy.
I've got my memories always inside of me, but I can't go back to how it was. I believe now I've come too far. No, I can't go back to how it was. Create for a place I've never known. This is home. Now I'm finally where I belong. Where I belong. Yeah, this is home. I've been searching for a place of my own. Now I've found it. Maybe this is home. Yeah, this is home. Belief over misery. I've seen the enemy, and I won't go back to how it was. And I got my heart set on what happens next. I got my eyes wide, it's not over yet. We're miracles, and we're not alone. Yeah, this is home. Now I'm finally where I belong. Where I belong. Yeah, this is home. I've been searching for a place of my own. Now I've found it. Maybe this is home. Yeah, this is home. And now, after all my searching, after all my questions, I'm gonna call it home. I got a brand new mindset. I can finally see the sunset. I'm gonna call it home.
Enrique Iglesias, gente de zona, de Syne.
Yo te miro y se me corta la respiración. Cuando tú me miras se me sube el corazón. Me palpita lento el corazón. Y en un silencio tu mirada dice mil palabras. La noche en la que te suplico que no salga el sol.
Bailando, 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 bailando. Tu cuerpo y el mío llenando el vacío, subiendo y bajando, subiendo y bajando. Bailando, 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 bailando. Ese fuego por dentro me va enloqueciendo, me va saturando.
Con tu física y tu química, también tu anatomía, la cerveza y el tequila y tu boca con la mía. Ya no puedo más,
Ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más.
ya no puedo más. Con esta melodía, tu color, tu fantasía, con tu filosofía, mi cabeza está vacía. Ya no puedo más,
Ya no puedo más,
ya no puedo más.
ya no puedo más. Yo quiero estar contigo, vivir contigo, bailar contigo, tener contigo. mind. Oh, me say you, oh, me tell you to run. Oh boy, nobody say, nobody on. Well, pick me up with golden hand. Oh, me say you, oh, me tell you to run. Oh boy, nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. Send me in my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way.
People come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
is arising. You can see his stars a-blazing in the middle of a clear-eyed country sky. And it's never too surprising that the sky is still amazing, way out here where nothing hides it from my eyes. And sleeping outside in a bag as a kid seems like the best thing that I ever did. Oh, chasing the shadows and the tracks in the snow, don't you know? The day is getting colder, and I really start to wonder why they're clouding all the country skies to gray. The world is getting older, you can hear it in the thunder, and the rain might come and chase us all away. Sleeping outside in a bag as a kid seems like the best thing that I ever did. Oh, chasing the shadows and the tracks in the snow, don't you know?
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change, keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with routine? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our
I suspect I share the sentiment with most of the staff at Conserve School to say that it's been a privilege to work with these 63 wonderful young adults this semester. Few just bookkeeping things or just other things to let you know. Students may have noticed that when they received their commission, it came along with a tassel. And it's our hope, if your school allows, that you can wear this tassel along with your other tassel at your graduation from high school. Some schools are a little bit finicky about that, but it does have a little charm, and at least you can probably sneak that on your tassel. They don't let you go with the whole thing, but go for the whole thing, you know, it's a good thing there. Also, this is for the parents out there. You may notice that your students are trying to pack a paddle in with their luggage. They are not stealing this paddle from Conserve School. They actually have been given this paddle. I just want to make it clear that this is their paddle. It's not to go up in the family room without their permission or to be used by anybody else without their permission. So we've had a few issues with that with some parents in the past. Just want to make sure we're clear on that. Now I invite you to gather in the gathering space, what a coincidence, for some refreshment, some hugs, some tears, and as I said earlier, we have strategically placed Kleenex boxes around the room. Thank you, have a great lunch.